Welcome to Read with Principal Lindner. Today we're going to read the story The Right Thing to Do, the Joe Mauer story. Written by Joe Schmit and forwarded by Joe Mauer. So let's check out this story about our hometown hero, Joe Mauer. Here we go. From the time Joe was just a little boy, his favorite toys were not video games, trains, or stuffed animals. Joe was a sports nut. I think there's baby Joe Mauer playing some baseball with his toys there. He loved playing football, basketball, baseball, soccer, hockey, kickball, and more. Joe loved sports so much that his parents even sometimes caught him sleeping with his sports stuff. I even see ping pong and badminton in there. The more Joe played sports, the better he became. One day when Joe was playing baseball in his backyard, he hit the ball so hard that it broke the neighbor's window. Joe wanted to hide, but instead he told his dad the truth. Joe's dad made him tell the neighbor what had happened. Joe, when you make a mistake, you need to admit it. It's the right thing to do. It was a lesson Joe would never forget. When the neighborhood kids got together at the playground, they would choose sides to play sports. Joe was always the first person picked. And Andre was usually the last player picked. He was good at many things like art and reading, but Andre was not the best in sports. Joe remembered what his dad had told him about doing the right thing, and Joe picked Andre to be on his team. Look how excited Andre is to be on Joe's team. The other players didn't understand. Why are you picking Andre? He isn't very good, said one player. We don't want Andre. He can't even catch, said another. Joe went over to Andre and said, I'm glad you are on my team. Can I teach you to catch? Andre was thrilled that Joe wanted to help him. Andre became a pretty good catcher. With Joe's help, Andre caught every ball hit to him. Look at that. Because Joe was so kind, many kids wanted to sit at his table in the lunchroom. Here's Joe here. One day, Joe noticed that a boy named Mike was sitting by himself. Mike was blind and walked with a cane. And so you know, this is a true story. Do you want to come sit with us? Joe asked Mike. Just grab my arm, we'll walk over to the table together. Mike happily joined Joe's table. After lunch, another friend asked Joe, why did you invite Mike to the table? Joe said, because it's the right thing to do. Mike became friends with everyone at the table. Soon the other kids all wanted to sit next to Mike. Sometimes they would have so much fun and be laughing so loud that one of the teachers had to tell them to be quiet. Joe was so good at sports that he got a scholarship to play football in college, but his heart was really in baseball. He went on to play professional baseball with the Minnesota Twins and was one of the best players to ever play the game. Three-time Gold Glove winner. Even though he had fans all over the country, Joe's biggest fans were the kids who once sat at his lunch table. At the games, they would make as much noise as they wanted, and nobody told them to settle down. Go, Joe! See Mike there cheering him on? Even when he became a famous baseball player, Joe never forgot the important lesson about doing the right thing. He always took time to sign autographs. Whether he won or lost the game, he was always a good sport. He spent a lot of time helping others in the community. Joe not only was a superstar athlete, but he also was a superstar friend to everyone he met. It was just the right thing to do. Here's a picture of Joe right there. All right, I hope you enjoyed that read of Principal Lindner, the Joe Mauer story. Make sure you look down in the comments or area below. I'm going to put a link, and you can watch a video about Joe Mauer and Joe Schmit about the book. Thanks for joining me today. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to this channel so you can get my videos and stories whenever they're uploaded. Thanks, everybody.